I want you to hear some of these beautiful melodies. Verdi, in a very Wagnerian way, fills this opera with leitmotifs. If you know what a leitmotif is, it's a musical motive that represents both characters and their interaction with each other and, at the same time, events. And it's a musical motive that develops through the piece. And the most important motive is what's called the kiss. Il bacio. The theme called Il bacio, the kiss. And we hear it first in the Act 1 duet, where he says, kiss me again, kiss me again. And we hear this beautiful theme. You don't have to be a professional musician to hear what I'm about to say. If you listen, and I'm going to give it different harmonies, it's a theme that is slippery harmonically. It doesn't belong in just one key. And that becomes really emblematic of the sophistication and the wonderful shading that Verdi gives to this very violent piece. And at the very end of the opera, remember what Shakespeare's Otello says, I kissed thee ere I killed thee. Because he comes back, brutally kills her, but he kisses her first, and then he kisses her dead body, and then at the very end, before he stabs himself. This is all very appetizing, isn't it? He kisses her again, and we have this beautiful, heartbreaking theme of the kiss and of the renewal of their love and their joy together, played heartbreakingly on the strings of the orchestra as the curtain falls on this terrible tragedy, this terrible waste that has become of these beautiful and noble people and what has happened to them because of evil. I want to play you some other things, because there's some things that Verdi adds to Shakespeare. There's a wonderful prayer. You know, Desdemona, on that night, knows she's going to die. She knows that something is wrong with her husband. She doesn't know what exactly. And he comes into her bedchamber. She is ready. She has had her maid lay out white clothes, the clothes of her wedding night. And she is ready to meet her death. It doesn't mean she passively accepts it. She begs Otello not to kill her. She begs him, send me into exile, do whatever, but don't do this unjust thing. I am innocent. But right before he comes in, she sings an incredible Ave Maria. After she sings the willow song from the play, she prays to the Virgin Mary, pray for us sinners in the hour of our death. And that's so poignant because we know she's about to die. And she prays not only for the weak and the oppressed of the world, she prays for the strong as well. And she's praying, we know, for her own husband. She says, even the strong are miserable in their own way, so please pray for them too, dear Virgin Mary. And I want to play you some of these beautiful sounds. First, I'm going to play you some motives from her Willow song, and then from the Ave Maria, to leave us with this incredible characterization of this beautiful, loving, sweet woman who in many ways is the linchpin of this whole thing. We see the anger, we see the evil that Iago creates, but this beautiful woman who is one of the great Verdi heroines of all time. Listen to some of this music. Some of it is played on the English horn, which I'll try to press the English horn button on this. one note, and then she bursts into song. And those beautiful lines of Amen as she's praying, pouring her heart out on this prayer, then transmute into this incredible sense of foreboding as Otello walks in and does commits an unspeakable crime. And then that moment at the end, the incredible moment at the end where he realizes what he's done, where Emilia, who's a small character but a really powerful character in this opera and in this play, says no, she's the only one who will stand up to him and says, you're wrong, she didn't do this. Iago is lying, and she's married to Iago, and it takes great courage. But when he finally realizes what he's done, and that he was misled, and that he has done an unforgivable thing, he just cries from the heart. And I just can't wait for all of us to experience that moment in the Winsphere Hall, where this great, great character sees the world crashing down on him and cries to heaven before he then takes his own life. It's an amazing piece. Such a privilege that we're all going to be experiencing it together, and I just can't wait. Okay, that's all I have to say. Thank you.